I'm alive, I promise. Greetings, hi, hello. So I am on here because I wanted to talk about school supplies today. And this video was suggested by this person right here. Thank you, love you. You're wonderful because you gave me a great idea. So the things I'm going to touch on today are just like school supplies in general, and then brands. And disclaimer, I cannot speak for every teacher, so like don't yell at me in the comments or something, even though I'm yelling at you right now. Hi. All right, so when it comes to school supplies in general, you know, the things that are like a must need at all times, all throughout the year: hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, boxes of tissues, because flu season is like for like half of the school year. And also pencils, crayons, glue sticks, you know, just like, you know, and paper, you know, those are things that we always need. So like, you know, if you have anyone that you know that's a teacher, or you're a parent or whatever, or you know a teacher in some way, please go ahead and reach out to them and just be like, hey, what do you need? Hey, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get some hand sanitizer for you. You know, it's just like, you know, we like the big bottles because they do last longer. We like the big bottles. But if you cannot afford it, just get what you can, you know, because like I want for everyone to understand that, you know, it is hard financially out here for a lot of people. So like, you know, get what you can. Like I'm telling you right now, I can't speak for every teacher, but I know, at least for myself and a good chunk of teachers, we're going to be appreciative of whatever you give us. Like the fact that you even thought about us is just amazing anyway. So like anything that you get us, we're going to probably be like, oh my God, yes! You know, so I just want to go ahead and put that out there. And, you know, just like we're grateful and thankful, and but you know, when it comes to like, you know, the reason why, because I know it's like some parents, some people, they're just like, why am I having to buy like 8 boxes of crayons, or why do I have to buy 15 glue sticks? And the reason being, I know in my county, the reason being is because like now like the school supplies is like going more towards like a community type of thing. So like, for example, what I do is like I put the boxes of crayons in like a bucket or like a drawer, and so like if a child just needs crayons, we just grab a box and keep it going. That's pretty much how it's going now. It's just like, oh, all right, you need a glue stick, grab one from the drawer, boom, keep it moving. And so like that's why now a lot of people don't know whether, you know, whether they should label things or not. And the only things I would like for sure label is like crayon boxes and scissors. But like as far as like glue sticks and crayon, like the boxes of crayons and stuff, I mean, like unless you were completely told to label everything, don't, because like it's going to be, I mean, it's a community thing. Like you're buying it for quote unquote the entire class. And it's supposed to, you know, you buy it in bulk, so you will have it for, they say, for probably the whole school year. But
why you always lying?
We already know that's not gonna happen, especially if you teach kindergarten. That's just not the thing, okay? You know, it's supposed to make it to where like it's supposed to last longer. And so it's just like, so that's why. But definitely label crayon boxes, and not the crayon boxes, like your crayon box where you put like your scissors and your pencil and all that, the thing that opens and closes. That. Definitely write your child's name on that, and definitely write your child's name on the scissors. But unless you're directed to do anything else, those are the two main things. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on were brands. So like when it comes to brands, you know, again, I cannot speak for every teacher because like I don't want to like, I don't feel like dealing with stuff right now, okay? And when it comes to brands, I know that teachers prefer like name brand stuff like Crayola, like the stuff that has better quality. And I can attest to this. And the reason being is because we know that it's going to last a little longer, but we also understand that, you know, if you know, you get Crazy Art or Rose Art, it's because it's cheaper and, you know, it's what you can afford and you can buy more of that. And I get that. I totally get that because, you know, we all struggling. So I completely get that. Okay. Like, so I don't want y'all to think that I don't get that. But like, you know, teachers in general, I can't say all teachers, but a percentage of teachers, you know, we prefer those things because we know the name brand stuff, I mean, because we know it's going to last longer, because we're thinking in our heads, I'm like, okay, so if we give them the Crayola crayons, I mean kids are going to be kids and kids are going to break stuff either way, but like we're trying to like think strategically ish. We're like, okay, well, there's a better chance of them, excuse me, there's a better chance of it lasting longer. I said a better chance. I'm not saying it's going to last forever and longer and all that. I just said it's a better chance, you know, whereas with the Crazy Art or Rose Art, we're just like, okay, we're thankful and grateful for these supplies, but we know that, you know, it's just like, okay, so we know that this is going to last only X amount of time, so we need to be prepared and make sure that we have enough for everyone because you... Stop it! Sorry, I'm yelling at my phone now. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at my phone, but anyways, so I don't even know what I was saying. We were talking about supply brands and things. We know like with like the better quality stuff, we just know it's gonna last longer, and like you and also we're also thinking about like multiple children. So like for me it's usually like 18, but like I know that people are just like, oh my god, how do you only have 18? Like, but like we're thinking for like 30 children, like between like 15 to at least 30 children. And so we have to be like, do we have enough for everyone, so you know we can make sure that we have everything covered for at least half of the year. Like, so that's what we're thinking. But like I do want to give a shout out to people who just buy supplies anyway. You know, it's just like whether it's Crayola or Rose Art, you know, I thank you for that. You know, like I said before, I mentioned this probably about 3 times in this video. I understand that like money is an issue for a lot of people, and I totally get that. But like, you know, if you can, only if you can, if you cannot, due to financial stuff, you know, get what you can. But like I can attest and say that like the name brand stuff like Elmer's and Crayola is just like, that's what, you know, that's what teachers like because we know it's going to last longer. I hope that made sense. I don't know. But like I said, we thank you for whatever. I mean, like, even if you just send like a ream of paper or just like a box of crayons or even a bottle of hand sanitizer, anything helps, because like we're thinking of like multiple children. We're thinking again between 15 and like 30 children. So like we gotta make sure that we have stuff for everyone, so everyone has an opportunity to get a proper education, and to, you know, so we can just be on point, period. Okay. So I hope this helped. If it didn't, ask questions down below. I will try to get to you, because I am going back to work next week. And I had someone else in the comment section suggest another video for like the classroom setup, because there's not a lot of teachers of color who do like classroom setup stuff. And so like I'm gonna try to put something together, because I didn't change my theme this year. But like I said before, always need hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, boxes of tissues, pencils, crayons, glue sticks. You know, you already know what the deal is. And this video is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. So I'm gonna go now, and I really do hope that this helps. Please share this with everyone, anyone that has children, anyone that is a teacher, anyone who's in education. Go ahead and share this video, and so they can be informed of what's going on. And please know that, you know, it's great that you're helping us at the beginning of the year, but like you also need, I was like, we're probably going to be reaching out like in like December-ish, like in the middle of the year and the end of the year. So just want to throw that out there. And now this video is almost 10 minutes and I'm gonna go now. I love you. Bye.